guys? My name's Zbricks, and welcome back to the Zbricks Podcast Show Season 2. My name's Zach. I'll be your host. If you don't know, the Zbricks Podcast Show is a weekly show, airs on every Saturday at noon Central Time, where I interview different members of the LEGO online community, whether it's through YouTube or whether it's through Instagram. So today I'm going to be talking to Aidakin07. How about you tell us a little bit about yourself, Aidakin?
I am a T-Fall who started in the LEGO community on YouTube and then went to Instagram. I'm currently on both platforms, so you can follow me either way. On YouTube, I show off some mocks, do a lot of live streams. I've been getting into speed builds more often, and I used to do reviews, but that's kind of dying away. And on Instagram, I just do miscellaneous stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing. If you don't know, me and Aidakin, actually, I do art for him for his YouTube channel, so if you want to see some of my CMF drafts, you can go check him out on his channel. Both his channel and his Instagram will be linked in the bio like usual. And one more thing before we start, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, which the previous episodes were with Aidakin, Maniac for Bricks, R-Bricks, and Dalek Bricks. If you haven't seen those yet, go watch those first, because obviously I want views. And thank you again for the support on the series. It's been really great. These have been some of my most viewed videos in a while, so I think that's a good thing. But, anyways, back to the video. Let's start off with a few small starter questions. So first off, when did you start building with LEGO? Like, what year? What were some of your first sets?
Well, my first set was the airport car from 2010, I believe. And that was when I was 3 or 4 years old, so I started building at a very young age, and I didn't really know what LEGO were. Like, I saw my brothers playing with it, but I wasn't really fond of it, and then my parents told me to just try it out and see if I liked it, and after I built my first set in like 2 minutes, so I was a very fast builder, still am to this day, and yeah, I kind of went from there.
Awesome. So obviously you still like LEGO. How about your brothers?
Well, they kind of died away from LEGO. I got all of their LEGO, which is really good because now I can build bigger mocks. I actually started putting together some of the broken sets, and like the AT-AT, I put it together from 2010. So yeah, I got all of their LEGO. They're done with LEGO. They hate it. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever die away from LEGO.
That's awesome. So, did you inherit, like, you said that your first set was a 2010 set. Did you inherit older sets from them?
I did, yes. I think the oldest set that I have, well, the oldest set that I have is the 1990 or 2000 A-Wing, but the oldest set that I have from them is probably, I think it was a 2007 set. I forgot what set it was, but I remember it was a Star Wars set from 2007.
That's awesome. So that was not too far from the 10-year anniversary sets, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's really great. Well, I think my oldest set, I know it's my oldest set, that's still put together, and I still have the full set. I can't remember if it's an 87 or an 89 set. It's called Sandstorm Racer. I did a review of it on my channel probably about a year ago. I actually got it from the resale store that is near us. So I got it from there. And that's where I get most of my old LEGO. I don't usually order if I don't have to. I like picking it up in person at places. But let's get into, what are some of your favorite themes?
My favorite theme right now is probably Jurassic World, and that is very, very, not a lot of people agree with me on that. Like, they hate the theme, most people that I know at least, because it's overpriced, and I get that it's overpriced, but the new Indominus set, I love it. I would pay anything for that set. But I love unique molds, big molds. I love those molds so much.
Yeah.
Like the Minion sets, they have such unique molds. So I love those Minions. I actually got one set. Working on getting the buildable Minions. I just can't find them anywhere. But yeah, I love unique molds. So like Jurassic World is probably my favorite theme. But my second favorite theme is definitely Star Wars because of how much it's influenced my channel, and like it's a big thing on my channel. I love the Star Wars movies, and they do so well with the Lego sets too. I think that's probably the most sets from a theme that I have in my collection. Like built or not, it's still the most that I have in my collection. Like my gray bins are just over. I have 2 gray bins that are huge. So
Yeah. So you have a lot. I think
yeah, I
the
do.
theme I have the most
Star
of
Wars
is probably
is such a
Ninjago.
good theme.
Because, like, I've collected Ninjago since 2011. Now, there were a few times during Ninjago where it wasn't necessarily, it was kind of like, it's what I call a Ninjago Dark Age. I wasn't in a Dark Age at all in LEGO, but, it was definitely, like, it's weird. I look back on it and I'm so confused, because I loved Ninjago this entire time. Watched all the episodes on their release dates. Every single one. I've never seen an episode late, except for season 11. But... And it hadn't even released in the US yet, so it's whatever. But it's very strange, because when I started collecting Lego Ninjago in 2011, I don't remember what set I got. I got one set in 2011. In 2012, I got a bunch of sets. Now, they're all dismantled now, and I have no idea what's come of them. But it seemed that after, like, Season 2, I didn't collect Lego Ninjago sets for a few years. I didn't collect them really again until, like, Season 6 in Ninjago, so, like, 3 years without Lego Ninjago. I think I was kind of in a Star Wars phase then, but after that, I kind of came back to Ninjago, and I've been collecting it steadily. I have 2 of these Ninjago Legacy sets right here that I'm going to be building tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. I opened them because I wanted to see how many bags they had, because I was interested in the bag sizes, because, like, I built one the other day, and it had weird, like, number of bags considering the part count, so I was just confused. But, yeah, these are really awesome. I love the Legacy stuff especially, but I don't know why I didn't collect more Ninjago back then. Anyways, so you started a YouTube channel, obviously. What really inspired you to do that, and when did you do that?
What inspired me to do it was a lot of different YouTubers, from Jang to, I mean, I started like an old YouTube channel that is a forbidden channel. Don't look it up, please. I'm not even gonna say the name, but I started that back in like 2014, I'd say. When I was like 5. No, not 5, but like I was very very young. And what inspired me to do that was EvanTube, because that was just every or every kid's YouTube channel, right? Like,
Yeah.
that was the YouTube channel that they watched. That was, I don't watch him obviously anymore, but he inspired me to do that channel. But the channel that I have today, that was really a bunch of different YouTubers, from like Jang to Just Too Good to the Speed Build channels, like Brick Builder, All New Bricks, Ash and Flash even inspired me with the CMFs, so.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think a lot of people really inspired me. I think the main ones were, well, I grew up watching, I think probably the first 3 YouTube channels I watched were probably Brick Builder, Artifacts Creations, whom I mentioned in the Maniac for Bricks episode.
Yeah.
And who was the last one? It was, oh gosh, I always heard Brick Show. Brick Show.
Yeah, the Brick Show.
I will never forget. Welcome to the Brick Show. I'll never forget that. I'm hoping to have 2 other people on here. I'm hoping to have Jason Forthford at one point. But it's hard to contact him, unfortunately. I'm also hoping to have another one of my favorite YouTubers right now, which is Austrian Lego fan. Austrian Lego fan.
You're looking to have him on?
Yeah, I am. I contacted him. Have not received a reply, but I think I will. I'm fairly confident. I'm hoping to have him on.
That would be awesome if you had him on here.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I can. But yeah, I'm trying to get those 2 on specifically, because I mean those are people I've just watched for the longest time. Specifically the Brick Show. I was extremely sad when it was canceled. I had mixed feelings, but I think that's because I think people were saying really mean stuff about them, and I didn't appreciate it since I literally the first YouTube channel I'd ever watched. But anyways, yeah. So Just Do Good was another channel I watched quite a bit. But anyways, we're still talking about you. So you said some of your favorite themes were like Star Wars and stuff. So why do you love the themes you love so much?
The builds, the building techniques, and like the display possibilities are incredible. Like with the Sandcrawler, that's my biggest Star Wars set, and it looks so good on my shelf. Yeah, they have really good building techniques, like the Sandcrawler. There was so many building techniques in there that I carried on and like are so unique and clever. The Porg, the BB-8, those are great display pieces as well. The UCS sets, especially, like that's the only theme, or Lego only does that for those themes, like Star Wars and Ninjago, like D2C sets, but like the ones with the plaques and the stands. I mean, they did it for a Stranger Things one, but like with the plaques and the stands, those are my favorite types of sets because I'm past playing with Lego. I'm at the display age now.
Yeah, I get that. I really have an appreciation for the big sets, but I also have appreciation for still going back and building the fun vehicles. Honestly, I think some of my favorite sets to this day are still the quote-unquote oversized bike sets. I really do have a love for those. I just got, not too long ago, Jay and Lloyd's Velocity Racers from the newest Ninjago wave. And I absolutely love them. I think that it's one of the best Ninjago sets we've gotten in a while. Obviously, that may change when I build these two new Legacy sets. Especially the Thunder Raider. I'm really excited about that. Because remember, the Thunder Raider was in my Ninjago Dark Age. That's when I didn't collect. So I never got the opportunity to buy it. But I actually did, for my friend's birthday in 2014. That's what I got him for his birthday, was the Thunder Raider. Even though I had never gotten it myself. So, I'm excited to build it. And, yeah, so I love the big UCS sets, and I think that they have great value and stuff, and they're fun to display. But there is part of me that still loves the, you know, just like the fun playable things. I don't really like play with my Lego too much, but I love having little displays where you can set up all the small sets together and have a little battlefield or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. Like, the X-Wing looks really good on display, like, with the wings out or not, like... Even Anakin's Jedi Interceptor looks really good. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the smaller sets have a lot of more play value. I think the bigger sets have a lot better techniques. Like, I've seen so many great techniques on the new A-Wing, especially. I'm not going to pick it up. I don't like the big vehicles. I like minifig scale stuff. That's what I really love. Even micro scale.
And I like it does that because, like, the kids have less money, so they can get sets that are less expensive, and those are more so the sets for them. And the adults are, like, toward the older age, have more money, and they can get the sets for them, which are the UCS sets, D2C sets, etc.
Yeah. I really love D2Cs. They're pretty fun, especially when they do really unexpected things, like the Stranger Things set I have right here.
Yeah, I love the Stranger Things set.
Yeah,
I still haven't gotten around to getting it. It's such a beautiful set.
It is really great.
Yeah, I want it so bad.
I think it's not like my favorite show in the world. I've watched all the episodes now, but it's
my favorite show.
It's definitely a really great set. Let me put that back. It's definitely a great set. It's a great build experience.
Lego, please do a Starcourt Mall, please.
Yeah, don't worry. I guarantee they'll do more Stranger Things. I'm thinking they're gonna do one for each season that comes out, or at least one more. And I'm betting it's gonna be season 2 or 3. So I'm betting it's either gonna be a Starcourt or it's gonna be Hawkins. I'm really hoping it's Hawkins Lab from season 2.
I really want Starcourt. Either one is great, but Starcourt, like, I made a Starcourt mock that turned out amazing.
Yeah, I saw that.
The possibilities with the Starcourt set are just incredible.
Yeah. I think that more people want the Starcourt, but I think in terms of minifigures, I think a Hawkins Lab from Season 2, we'd get a lot more of my favorite characters. So that's just a selfish wish, because it's like, I just want my favorite characters. But I think that would be fun to get any new Stranger Things set, especially like I really love the $200 DTCs because they have more options with like part usage and size and capability. But then again, it's like it's at that like price area where it's still affordable. It's still an affordable set. Now you may have to save up if you have a job, then you may have to save up for a few weeks since you're still paying your other expenses. But it's still really great and nicely affordable. It's not like a $350 set or a $400 set. So yeah, I really do have an appreciation for DTCs. And as you may know, Ninjago City is my biggest set. Probably my favorite set. So it's definitely great. But anyways, you stated that you had the Sandcrawler, and that's your biggest Star Wars set. What is your biggest Lego set? Is it the docks, or is it the Sandcrawler?
Yes, it is the docks.
Okay.
I don't go too big with Lego. Like, that's 3,500 pieces, I believe. So, I mean, I don't go too big, like the size of Ninjago City or like the new Death Star or you know, those sets. But
yeah,
like so that's my biggest set. Like, yeah, I'm planning on hopefully getting a bigger one at one point, but I've bought so many Lego that I just need to take a break.
Yeah, I do love the big sets, but at the same time, they are hard to display. They really take a toll on you for building. And then there's always the question of, what else could I have bought with this $300 or $400 that I chose to spend on a building toy? So, while I do love the big sets, I usually get like one every year and a half or 2 years. I usually only get a big set if I really want it, like the Upside Down or Ninjago City. In Ninjago City, the only reason I ever got it is because, obviously, I've watched Ninjago since day one, me and my best friend, so it's like, it made no sense for me not to get a Ninjago City that I've wished for so many years. The Star Wars sets were actually revealed today. If you're watching this, it'll have been in 2 weeks, and this will be 2 weeks from when we're recording this. So, there's a little bit of a delay. But when we're recording this, the LEGO Star Wars sets, like the one of the Ahsoka minifigure, they were revealed today on June 1st. So what do you think of those sets, Aidakin?
Okay, so first of all, I love the Jedi Interceptor. That's awesome. Thank you, LEGO, for finally doing another one. You know, I love the Anakin sets because obviously that's where I got my name. But the Palpatine's throne room, I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, me too.
It's exactly like the other one.
I think it's an actual re-release.
It's way more expensive. And they switched the sides basically. Like the pit or whatever was on the other side. Like they switched the sides of the pit and then the ridge or whatever.
Yeah.
And they could have replaced that with an Exegol.
They could. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Why would they not release an Exegol set? Why?
Yeah, I know, and why would they
it makes zero sense.
Instead of an Exegol Palpatine's throne room? Who wanted another Palpatine throne room?
Literally nobody. Everyone... LEGO knew what everyone wanted, and they still didn't make it.
Yeah.
I mean, it only had to be a 300 or 400 piece set. It didn't even have to be big. It could have been a $20 set. But
like, I just want Palpatine's throne and the Episode 9 Palpatine. Like, that's all I want.
I'm sure it'll be some stupid San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Palpatine crazy version that he's a clone. I hate that movie. I'm sorry. I don't know if you like it, but I hate that Star Wars episode so much. And I think that it had cool vehicles. The Knight of Ren ship is probably my favorite from the wave. I don't even care much about the Ahsoka set or anything. It's literally just the Knight of Ren ship. I'm not even going to get it. I'm probably going to get none of the Star Wars sets. They're all overpriced, hot trash, in my opinion. It's just all of the the Teary fanboys are gonna go buy the Ahsoka set, especially Michael Bricks. If you're watching this, I know you'll buy 10. So, but yeah, it's kind of just trash in my opinion. I'm not gonna get any. They're not interesting to me. They just reuse old parts.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I probably won't even buy one 5-1st battle pack.
I probably won't either.
Because of who made that happen.
Yeah, I don't support it. I don't want to get into any drama right now.
Me
but,
either.
And without naming,
I'm not a huge fan of Ryan. Like, I don't like him.
Without naming who must not be named. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Not a fan of the constant begging that went towards the LEGO group to get a stupid set that will blow over like a winter breeze. It's ridiculous. I don't believe in that sort of thing.
It's not even a battle pack.
No, it's not. It is kind of cool looking, but I'm not going to support the cause. I'm not gonna purchase it. At least at full price, I won't. But anyways, straying away from dramatic things. So were there any other recent set reveals that you're interested in?
Well, the Mario suits got revealed.
Oh yeah, the Mario sets. I think they're good, and I think the suits are okay. But I really...
Yeah, the suits are okay. I like the creativity that they're going with it. Like, but yeah, I'll probably only buy the helicopter suit because I love playing with it in, like, the real Mario.
Yeah.
Like, that was my favorite power-up or whatever.
I think that the fire suit is the only one I really like.
I'll definitely get the starter set because, I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
And then Bowser's Castle, and the Yoshi set. So...
I'm probably only, like...
Castle and Yoshi set, those are the only ones that I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for them all to be revealed. But I am for sure getting the starter set. And I'm gonna get the fire suit. And then I think that's probably it. I mean, unless some other really great set is revealed, I probably won't get any because I'm not super interested in them. They're all really just facade-y, basic builds. They're not really complicated or cool at all. I think the new pieces are awesome, the new prints, but besides that...
they're really simple.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I love the new Bowser. I love the creativity with it. I'm so happy that they're finally doing Mario sets. And so I love the Bowser's Castle. That looks beautiful.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Because of Yoshi. Because Yoshi was my favorite character in Mario Kart. Anything is my favorite character in. And then the starter set you have to get because of Mario.
Yeah. He also comes in the Bowser Castle, I believe. But,
yeah, like a tiny one.
What do you mean? I think it's the regular same size Mario.
No, like... the Mario... Oh, I thought you meant the starter set also came with Bowser's Castle. But does Mario actually come in the Bowser's Castle?
Yeah, those are the only two sets that come with him.
I did not think it came in the Bowser's Castle.
No, he comes in both. Because, I mean, it only makes sense. It's a $100 set. You shouldn't have to buy a $100 set and the $60 set.
I mean,
they just want to make you pay top price to get this figure. But, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the pricing or anything like that of the starter set. I think that it's just weird. I don't appreciate it at all. I don't like the marketing campaign for it. But, speaking of LEGO video games, LEGO does have the license to Portal, which means they have some Valve licenses, which means they can make a Half-Life set. So LEGO, if you're watching this, you better pull a 501st Battle Pack on me and give me both Chima Legacy sets and a Half-Life set, because I want them now.
And a Starcourt Mall set.
And a Starcourt Mall set now. We want them now. No questions asked. We've seen you do it, so you can do it. Give me, please. But, yeah, I think that, the Mario sets were good. They look okay. Like I said, I'll probably only get the starter course and the, whatever it's called, the fire suit, because I think, I want to see how that works for one. And two, I think that outfit is the most accurate and I think it looks the best, and it's my favorite outfit. So of course I'm gonna get. Besides the raccoon one, the raccoon one's my favorite. But
I don't like how the instructions are online.
I don't like that either, and I don't think that's gonna appeal to people. I think
that's the one thing that I hated about LEGO Dimensions. It was so frustrating.
Oh, it was awful. I didn't have LEGO Dimensions. I only bought a few of the packs for figures, and I had to like go on YouTube and find the instructions, and it's absolutely horrendous. I hope they don't like
terrible.
really like. I hope they just don't make you download the app or something, an app to see instructions. I hope it's just on Lego.com or you scan a QR code or something.
Yeah.
I really just hope it's not an app or something like that, because that would just be awful. But
yeah, that would be.
Yeah. So obviously you're a fan of the Mario. You're not a super big fan, but you're a fan. What about those new Marvel sets? What do you think of those?
I love the Avengers Tower.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with you on that.
It just looks ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
I love the did you see the meme? I think the first person I saw it from was CM Forsyth, the bonk. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's so I love it.
It just looks so ridiculous.
I hate it. And everyone's like, ooh, it's comically accurate. Whee! And it's like, yeah, but if it's so, then the comics are absolutely stupid. Who would design it that way?
The picture was like compressed for a second.
Yeah, I thought that too. The thing is, like, in the comics, I actually Googled it because I was like, these idiots, this cannot be real. That's actually based on something that looks like this. The head is tilted forward more. That rounded thing is tilted forward more, so the eyes are looking forward and not straight up like they are in the set. The eyes on the set are looking straight up, and that it looks so dumb. But in the actual comics, the head is tilted forward more. So I think if they'd fixed that, it would look good. But no, they did not. It looks so bad. It's unbelievable.
It does,
I think it's going to end up being the new meme. Lego meme will just be that Hulkbuster whenever people actually buy it and review it. And there's actual high-quality images online. It's going to be a field day of memes. But yeah, I think the Marvel sets are good for this wave. There are a few I don't like. I hate the Helicarrier. I got in a long, heated argument with someone about the Helicarrier and how bad it was.
I hate the Helicarrier too.
Oh my gosh. It's a box with wings. It literally is, I kid you not, it's a box. It's a box. It has no shaping. None. None at all. The bridge looks so bad. It literally looks like this. It looks like you build this, and then you put little wings on it. It's awful.
It's
but
so bad. I'm not getting the Helicarrier.
I will never get that set. But I think most of the Marvel sets look good. I do like the Avengers Tower. I even like the Hulkbuster is fine. I won't get it, but oh my gosh. Now, if it was on like 50% sale, maybe even 40% sale, I might pick it up just for memes. But I don't know. I'm not really into the licensed themes anymore. They're not really my thing. I'm really interested in Ninjago Legacy and where that's going, and Ninjago in general, but that's really all I'm interested in.
I mean, not only that with the head, but they also didn't use dark red. They used bright red.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it just looks bad. But, anyways, I think that's a good note to end this quick episode on. So, thank you all for watching. Like I said, Aidakin's stuff will be linked down in the description below. His YouTube, his Instagram, all that good stuff. So, go check that out. Have a great day. Have a wonderful week. Zbricks out.